in a high school environment, there's kind of a food chain. There's kind of a social food chain, and the students who are at the bottom of the food chain are those that are, number one, more likely to embrace others because they have a need to grow in numbers, but they're also the students who are more likely to be targeted. I see cliques, peer groups, peer pressure around me all the time. I see racial tension in the hallways. I see tension based on a popularity, what students are wearing, athletic groups, music groups. They're really, my school is diverse enough that there's potential for everyone to be included in something, but that inclusion also can be very alienating if you are someone who is targeted. So I do believe that bullying occurs on a daily basis. According to student surveys in my school, students have felt bullied. About 45% of students have felt bullied at one time or another. Most students indicated that they did not report it. Incidents of bullying based on a certain sexual orientation is not really documented. If students feel that, I wouldn't be aware of it unless it was brought to my attention personally by a student. I think bullying, as I understand it, can be a prolonged period of targeting someone, where one person perceives they have power over another individual. One of the things I would try to talk to students about, though, is that as a victim, as a target, you have the potential to seek help. You have the potential to change that. A person who is targeted because of their sexual orientation doesn't have the ability to necessarily deny who they are. They don't have the ability to join another group. They don't have the ability necessarily to shun that group who might be bullying them and move over to this group of people who might embrace them. It's really, it becomes a very visceral part of who they are, and I think that it's, I think bullying is relevant, it's important, it's necessary. Students need tools to be able to counter it, to understand it. Bullying as far as sexual orientation, though, I think has to be treated separately, because you don't walk away from your sexual orientation. It's part of who you are. It's part of who you are at your core. And I think students who are targeted in that way, not to discount or minimize any other facet of bullying, but I think it's almost a little bit more hateful.